You can also cancel multiple entries at the same time. And let me show you how this works. I've prepared an example, so let me show you. And on purpose, I've created or posted an error. So let me go to the conveyor belt, for example. Let me click on Navigate, History, Ledger Entries. So in here you can see that for January we have 30 days of depreciations, so the way it should. But for February we only have 28 instead of 30. And this is because by being too fast, for example, I posted on the 28th of February, not taking into account that 2020 is a leap year, so should have been the 29th of February. So this is an error because normally, like I just said, we should have 30 days of depreciations and the amount should have been 55, just like January. And this is not only the case for the conveyor belt, but for all fixed assets, which means that I would like to cancel my depreciation for February, and then, and that's also very important, I would like to run it again with, of course, the correct posting date. All right, let's see how this works. So what we need to do is go to the depreciation books and then open the depreciation book card. So in this case, I will open company because that's where the wrong depreciations were posted. Next, I can click on Actions, Functions, and then you can run the function Cancel Fixed Asset Ledger Entries. And this function is doing exactly the same as the one that I demonstrated in the previous lesson, but the difference is that you can run it for multiple assets for a certain period at the same time. All right, so let's cancel everything here in the company depreciation book with starting date. So let me just take the wrong date. You could also take a full February, but for me, it's okay to just take the date on which we made the error, so the 28th of February. I don't want to use a new posting date. The document number is assigned automatically. And let me just enter a description. So there we go. I also would like to cancel the general ledger, so I will insert balancing accounts, and here you can see that you can run the function for each fixed asset entry type. So not only the depreciations, which I will enable for this example, but also the acquisition cost, write-down, appreciation, so everything you want. Now, in case that you don't want to cancel all fixed assets, you can filter here on the number, the class, the subclass, and so on. And next I will click on OK. So now Business Central has prepared the journal lines. Because I'm canceling entries for the company depreciation book with GL integration, I need to go and find the lines in the fixed asset GL journal. So here in the fixed asset GL journals, you will now find all the lines to cancel my February depreciations. You see? So all the assets that have wrong depreciations. And just like in my first example, what is now very, very important is that not only these amounts are reversed, but again, in this case, also the number of depreciation days. So, and this is important because by posting this, Business Central considers the month of February as not depreciated. All right. So let's go ahead and post this. So now everything is reversed, and this means that I can go to the calculate depreciation function and now enter the correct date. So February 29. There we go. Description is okay. I will run the function, open the fixed asset GL journal. And now you can see that it has recalculated my February depreciations, but in this case, if I scroll to the right, not with 28 days, but with 30 days, like it should. All right. So there we go. So I can post these transactions, and now February is depreciated correctly.